With the wildfire conditions intensifying across the country, here's some things that you, as the general public, as civilians, and as homeowners can do to help the firefighting effort. So the first thing is evacuations. If an evacuation order has been issued for your area, please grab your belongings and evacuate. These orders have been issued because they feel that at this point, given the current conditions, that the fire is most likely going to impact that area. Now, a firefighting motto is, we'll risk a lot to save a lot, we'll risk a little to save a little. And at this point, if there's people left behind, even if they made the choice to stay behind, we're still going to risk a lot to go in and save. And if you're left behind, we're going to have to dedicate a bunch of resources, which is pulling them off other areas. So you can help the wildfire fighting effort greatly by following the evacuation orders. Now, the second thing we can do is give these firefighters room to work. I know sometimes it's tempting to go and see what's going on. We see the flashing lights, we see what's going on. We want to go in and see what's up, essentially. But the best thing you can do is clear the area, give them lots of room to work, because those conditions can rapidly change. Now, the third thing is for the homeowners and property owners. Another thing you can do prior to evacuation is do a quick bit of fire smarting around your home or property. This just includes doing a quick cleanup, getting rid of any combustible material that may be sitting alongside your house or shed or anything, any structures whatsoever. Now, this stuff can include, but is not limited to, piles of lumber, jerry cans full of gasoline or diesel fuel, construction materials, anything that a little ember can find its way into, root in, and then start on fire and then extend into the home. That's stuff you want to pull away from the edge of your house. So as a prime example, stuff like this jerry can you'd want to take and remove away, put it somewhere safe. These pieces of lumber here you'd want to pull away, get it away from the edge of your house, because embers can root into that, ignite that, which then will start a fire alongside the structure. Same thing if you got a bunch of lumber piled underneath your deck or stairs, get that stuff out of there. Another thing you want to make sure of is if you have any tall grasses or weeds on your property, that they're adequately trimmed and watered if you can. And as long as your town, city, county doesn't have a water ban, if you can water your lawn as well and keep everything damp, would be excellent as well. And speaking of water, on our next topic, so you want to make sure any access to water ports, any faucets, any taps, anything like that are adequately accessible for the firefighters. Now, there's a good chance that they'll be drawing off their own water sources by using hydrants, by using fill sources such as ponds, dugouts, that sort of thing. But when things get chaotic and shit hits the fan, it's good to have more options. And if you can have everything accessible and ready to go for them, and they have to use it, might just save your home. Now, if you live in a place with a municipal water system, like a water treatment plant, hydrants, all that sort of thing, firefighters may use, if they have the time, they may use your outside faucets for installing sprinkler kits on your home to further protect it from the wildfire. Now, there are companies that manufacture these kits and they can be purchased and installed ahead of time. But worst case scenario in this situation, even if you have just a normal sprinkler, you can elevate it up, put it on top of your roof and have it ready to go. Don't turn it on, but have it ready to go. So that way, when the fire is kind of reaching your neighborhood, firefighters can run around, turn on the faucets, and allow for that sprinkler to start spraying water on your home. One other Firesmart item I forgot to mention earlier, if you have the time and you happen to be putting a ladder up to install a sprinkler on top of your roof, is clean out your gutters. Get any sort of leaves, needles, any sort of debris, any combustible debris off your roof outside of your gutters, because those little embers, those firebrands can land on that, start that on fire, and then that can extend into your home. I will stress this right now. Do not put yourself in any undue risk. Only do the things that you're comfortable doing. If that means just clearing away some of the combustible material from the side of your home, that's still going to help increase the survivability during the threat of the wildfire. Now, unfortunately, nothing is 100%. We can implement all these things and still, unfortunately, suffer a loss. But the more we can do increases those chances considerably. Remember to check in with official sources for updates and stay safe out there, people. I'll continue to bring content to you that'll help with the understanding of what's going on right now. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments, and stay safe, as always.